Okay, welcome to section 4 of chapter 5. Deals with the idea of comparative shopping. As far as vocabulary goes, the only real thing from section 4 is you take a look and make sure you get this stuff written down here at the bottom when you're talking about renting or buying. Everything else we're talking about we've kind of done in previous sections. So this first example here asks the question, how much is saved by buying 10 shirts at $33.49? Than buying 2 packs of 5 at $18.25. So what we're looking to do here is we're trying to figure out how much the total cost of buying these 2 packs of 5 would be. So we're going to take $18.25. We're going to multiply that by 2. And when we do that, we get an answer of $36.50. So we can see $36.50, that's more than the $33.49. So buying the pack of 10 would be the better deal because it's cheaper. And then the last question here is how much is it cheaper by? And it's cheaper by $3.01. Okay, so you save $3.01 by buying the pack of 10 rather than buying the 2 packs of 5. So that's, essentially what the first section or first objective kind of deals with. Now the next objective or next set of problems deals with whether or not you should rent something or buy it. Okay, and you can, if it's something that you're going to use very little, the idea would be that you probably, or it's something that you don't use frequently enough, you rent it instead of buying it, and so you rent it from a company and then you go from there. So you rent a large screen video projection system to watch March Madness. The rental price is $130 per day, or for a week or a 5-day week it's worth $600. So if you rent it for 4 days, which rate would be the least expensive to you? So if you rent it for the whole week and you just say, okay, I'm just going to take it for the weekly price, you pay $600. But if you rent it for the daily rate, you're going to rent it for $130 per day for 4 days. So we multiply those two values, and what we get is we get an answer of $520 when we multiply those two out. So obviously 520 is the cheaper option. So the least expensive option for us is the daily rate. Okay, so you would end up paying $130 a day, end up paying $520 for the 4 days to rent the system or rent the projection system, rather than paying the $600. So that's about $80 cheaper. And the last aspect is this idea of the rent or buy. This is where vocabulary kind of came into play a little bit. You run a rug cleaning machine for 4 days a year, and it costs $25 each time you rent it. You're out at a store, you see a rug cleaner on sale for $225. You think to yourself, okay, I might just buy it so I don't have to go and continue to rent it. Okay, so the question here is they're going to ask you for a break-even point, or what's your how long is it going to take you to get your money's worth of your cleaner. So if you rent it for $25 a day and you rent it for 4 days a year, you know that because you only use it 4 days a year, you're really only spending $100 a year on the cleaner. Okay, but we've got this one here. It's costs you $225 to buy it. So how long would it take you, or how many uses, or how many years would it take for you to kind of break even? So we calculated this is our annual use. All right, so annual cost. Okay, now this is our total cost here for the new one. To determine how much it costs us, or how long it's going to take for us to get this break-even point, we're going to take the purchase price and divide it by our annual cost. So we're going to divide it by 100. And when we do that, we get an answer of 2.0 2.25. Essentially what that means is that is 2.25 years to break even. Okay? Now, the question would be, the next question that would arise is, okay, whether or not you should actually buy it or just continue to rent. And a couple different things go into your decision-making process. If this value is fairly small, then it'd probably be your best interest to buy it, because it's not going to take you that long to get your money's worth. Now, if in this case, this is a rug cleaning machine. This is a fairly long time to break even, 2.5 or 2.25 years. If the rug cleaning machine takes maintenance and all that type of stuff and takes up extra space, and that's too much of a hassle, then it's probably not in your best interest to buy it. Okay, so this is just an idea of trying to get you to figure out how long is it going to take you to break even, and then take some more time to decide whether or not it would be beneficial for you. Okay, so that is section 4. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.